college freshman discovered her scholarship was built on a lie. Her mother had falsified their financial documents out of desperation. She could have stayed quiet, no one suspected anything. Instead, she walked into the financial aid office and confessed everything. She returned every penny of the scholarship money, knowing it might end her college dreams forever. Her mother was furious. Years of sacrifice, she said, wasted on foolish honesty. But this student worked 3 jobs to stay in school. She slept 4 hours a night and lived on ramen noodles. Her academic advisor noticed her struggle and became her champion. Word of her integrity spread to other scholarship committees. One that valued character over just grades reached out. They didn't just replace her original scholarship, they doubled it and offered mentorship opportunities. Those connections led to internships, then job offers she never imagined possible. Her mother eventually told her, "I'm proud of who you've become." She could have built her future on fraud. Instead, she built it on something unshakable, her own character. A mechanic found deadly brake failure in a city council member's car. The politician slid $5,000 across the counter and said, "Just pass the inspection." $5,000, exactly what he needed for his daughter's medical bills. He looked at the money, then at the inspection form, then back at the money. He pushed it back and said, "I can't do that." The threats started immediately. Lost contracts, ruined reputation. His family begged him to reconsider, but he had documented everything. The bribe attempt, the safety violations. When he turned it over to investigators, they found corruption everywhere. Dozens of city vehicles with ignored safety problems. The local news called him a hero. Emergency services gave him an exclusive contract worth $50,000 a year. Customers started driving across town just to use his shop. They said they wanted someone they could trust. His daughter got her surgery. His business tripled. People ask why he didn't take the money. He says, "5,000 would have fixed one problem. Integrity fixed my whole life." Sarah had everything. Corner office at the top marketing firm in the city, 6-figure salary, the dream job she'd worked 10 years to get. Then she saw the campaign brief: target seniors with memory issues, sell them subscriptions they'd forget they bought, use their confusion against them. Her boss called it smart marketing. Sarah called it predatory. She could have stayed quiet, paid her mortgage, kept her reputation intact. Instead, she walked out that same day. Her family thought she'd lost her mind. Unemployment benefits barely covered rent. Friends stopped calling, but Sarah started volunteering at a community center, teaching seniors how to spot online scams. The irony wasn't lost on her. One of those seniors was a retired CEO. He watched Sarah work for months, saw her patience, her integrity. He recommended her to 3 companies looking for ethical marketing help. 2 years later, Sarah runs her own agency. She makes more money than her old job ever paid. Her specialty? Cause marketing for companies that actually care. One decision changed everything, not because good deeds guarantee rewards, but because integrity builds the kind of reputation money can't buy. Sarah Chen had 12 hours to decide. Accept her dream promotion as head nurse at Johns Hopkins, or stay home to care for her father who was losing his memory to Alzheimer's. She'd promised him she'd never put him in a nursing home, so she turned down the job. Her colleagues thought she was crazy. Her siblings said she was sacrificing her future for nothing. The financial strain was crushing as she cut her hours to part-time. Every morning became a routine of medication reminders and patient rounds. Every evening meant helping her father remember her name. 2 years later, everything changed. A hospital board member noticed how Sarah handled his own mother's care during her final days. Her patience, her expertise with memory loss patients. He offered her something better: director of a new memory care unit, higher pay than the original promotion, and she could stay home. Sarah's sacrifice had taught her things no textbook could. Sometimes the path you don't take leads you exactly where you need to be. A night janitor found documents that would change everything. The papers proved his company was shipping broken medical equipment to hospitals, equipment that could kill patients. He was undocumented. Reporting this meant risking deportation, losing his job, losing everything he'd built in America. But he thought about the patients, the families, the trust they placed in equipment that was designed to save lives, not end them. He made copies and called the authorities. The retaliation was swift. His hours were cut. His supervisor made his life life miserable. He was investigated, threatened, harassed, but whistleblower laws protected him. The investigation revealed everything: massive recalls, criminal charges for executives, countless lives saved. A hospital administrator who saw the news recognized his courage. She helped him get legal status and offered him a supervisory position. People asked him why he risked everything. He said, "I could have stayed silent and kept my small life. Speaking up gave me a life worth living." One decision changed everything, not because good deeds are always rewarded, but because integrity builds the person you become.